The NASCAR Verizon Cup Series rolls into Hampshire Motor Speedway for the Overton's 301. 35 of the Verizon Cup Series best look to take on the Magic Mile here up north. Let's take a look at some of our drivers to watch for. Kevin Harvick's the real heat in this summer. He's won 2 of the last 3 races and looks to continue his momentum after he won here last year. Casey Kane, he crashed in qualifying, so he'll have to start at the back in that number 5 car. We'll see how he moves up through the field. And Brad Keselowski put on the fastest lap in Friday's qualifying trials. Let's go trackside for the command. Drivers and Danica, start your engines. And as the cars roll off on a Monday, we'll take a look at your starting lineup for the Overton's 301. In row 1, it's Brad Keselowski next to Denny Hamlin. In row 2, Kevin Harvick has been on fire lately next to Matt Kenseth. In row 3, it's Martin Truex Jr. next to Joey Logano. In row 4, it's the points leader Kyle Busch next to Jimmy Johnson. In row 5, it's Kurt Busch next to Ryan Blaney. Row 6, Austin Dillon and Clint Bowyer, who has to go to the rear of the field. And in row 7, it's Ryan Newman and Kyle Larson. Row 8, Ricky Stenhouse and Chase Elliott, who has to go to the rear of the field. Then it's David Reagan and Jamie McMurray. Chris Buescher and the rookie Daniel Suarez, who also has to go to the rear of the field. And then Eric Almirola, who's making his return to the track this weekend next to Eric Jones. Trevor Bayne and Paul Menard are in the row behind them. And then it's Michael McDowell and another driver has to drop to the back, Danica Patrick. AJ Allmendinger start next to Ty Dillon. And then right behind them, it'll be Landon Castle in the 34 next to Matt DiBenedetto. JJ Yeley and Corey LaJoie both have had decent seasons. And then it's Greg Goulding and Casey Kane. And then rounding out your field, after not making a qualifying time, is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Lowe's race facts, it is 301 laps, ignore the glitch. 75 laps stage 1 and 2, 151 laps stage 3, and Kevin Harvick won last year. After a day of rain, we are racing in New Hampshire. He looks to have the advantage off turn number 4. He will beat Hamlin to the line. Denny Hamlin will take stage 1. The caution only out for the competition on lap number 30, but guys like Austin Dillon getting valuable points. He's beneath the cut line, so he needs as many points as he can. Kevin Harvick will win stage 2. And he's still racking up those stage points. He's second in the regular season standings, trying to hunt down Kyle Busch for that regular season championship. Look at Junior on the bottom. Oh, one car around in turn 3. That's AJ Allmendinger hard into the outside wall. And that will bring out our first caution for incident, our 4th caution of the day. Let's take a look at what happened. Just can't really see. There's no one behind AJ Allmendinger. Maybe he got loose. It's certainly what it looks like. The track is still very slick from the rain yesterday. And here it is in real time. Yeah, it just looks like he got loose and around he went. Very hard to see, but it certainly looks like what happened to the 47 of AJ Allmendinger, but a rough end to his day. Kenseth trying to get back to Kevin Harvick. One car around in turn 3. That's Martin Truex Jr. who fell to the back due to a speeding penalty, and he's in this incident. Let's take a look at what happened. Just Casey Kane turned left, and he just dumped Martin Truex Jr. I wonder if something happened, and Truex unfortunately collected Casey Kane's teammate of Chase Elliott. So, interesting. Right off the restart, something happens, and we're hearing on the radio Casey Kane said the 78 cut him off on the back straightaway, and Kane wasn't having any of it once they got to turn 3. And Austin Dillon's not happy with Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch got into the 3 on the restart. Tempers flaring here. Logano on the outside, and there's a car hard hit in turn number 3. That's Corey LaJoie. And man, did that car hit hard into the outside safer barrier. And thank goodness he is okay. Let's take a look at what happened to Corey LaJoie. This looks like a flat left rear tire. You can see the left rear's low. And oh, that car. Take a look at this in real time, how hard he hits the outside wall. Lifts the back end of the car up off the ground. An unfortunate way to end the day. Harvick in cruise control, and a car is blowing up at the front straightaway. That'll bring out a caution, and Harvick did not get to the overtime line. It's for Danica Patrick, who lost an engine. You can see the smoke rolling out the back. NASCAR has to throw the caution. She's done for the day, and the leaders are going to come down pit road right here. And oh, look at this. 2 cars stayed on the racetrack, 2 lead lap cars, and this affects everything. Kurt Busch and Austin Dillon stay out. One of them could win this race and really shake up the playoff picture. One to go. Can Austin Dillon win at New Hampshire? Denny Hamlin's on the inside looking for it. One car spins and a caution comes out. The race is over. And in dramatic fashion, Austin Dillon, who was 125 points out of the playoffs, has just won his first career win at New Hampshire. Looks like Eric Jones got loose in turn number 3, and then he spun out, causing the caution. Austin Dillon was past the overtime line, and he had the lead. So, in the end, Austin Dillon wins with Hamlin, Kenseth, Kurt Busch, who spun the tires on the overtime restart, ends up finishing 4th. Kevin Harvick dominated the day, finishes 5th. And Martin Truex Jr., you can see he never rebounded from that speeding penalty or the spin. And man, I think these fans got what they came for. They waited a whole day from the rain, and Austin Dillon comes through. See other guys who finished multiple laps down. And then the last page 3, DNS, Danica Patrick, Corey LaJoie, and AJ Allmendinger. But let's take a look at the point standings. Kyle Busch still with the points lead over Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex, and all of them. But now Austin Dillon has secured a playoff spot. So that bumps Casey Kane out of the playoffs, and it puts Clint Bowyer on the bubble. But look at the gap. 479 points over 366 points. So Casey Kane, he's going to need a lot of points going into the next couple of races. You see all the guys who pretty much need a win to get into the playoffs. But the next race is the Pocono 400 at Pocono. This is American Sports Coverage. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. Signing off.